Hi there, good evening and welcome to your monthly meditation. So I'm Kath, if you don't already know me, and I do the meditation here on a Monday evening every month, and I link it to the theme of the box that Rachel sends. So I tend to turn my camera around just so you can have a little look at crystals if you don't want to close your eyes. But we'll go through a little sequence where we start with a mindful moment. Then we spend a little bit of time on a grounding exercise, focused breathing, and then the meditation, just because it's quite nice to go through a little sequence to get us in the best place for relaxing during the meditation. So I'm going to just tag everyone who's in the group, just not because you need to do this, but it'll just give you a little reminder. So if you are free to join live, amazing. If you aren't, I just encourage you to catch up at a point that works for you. And I know that Rachel downloads them and saves them so you can access them at a later date as well. So I am just going to turn my camera around and we'll get started by taking a moment and either closing your eyes or softening your gaze, relaxing your shoulders, letting everything go. Become aware of this moment. Become aware of your breathing. Forget about the busyness of your day. Forget about the busyness of your week. Forget about the busyness of your life. And just take a moment to prepare yourself to spend some time where the focus is on you. So this is your little bit of time, little bit of space, just getting away from it all without actually going anywhere, which is the beauty of relaxation. So moving on to the grounding exercise. So using our senses to notice and name different things to ourselves. So starting off by noticing 5 things that you can see. Just having a little look around the space that you're in and identifying 5 different things. And then noticing and naming to yourself 4 things you can touch. You might want to reach out and touch those things. You might just notice them and name them to yourself. And then noticing and naming to yourself 3 things that you can hear. Noticing 3 different sounds around you. And then noticing and naming to yourself 2 things that you can smell. If there isn't anything noticeable, just think about 2 smells that you like. And then finally noticing and naming to yourself 1 thing you can taste. And if you haven't eaten or had a drink recently, just noticing the taste of the inside of your mouth. All about being mindful. All about being in the moment. So that grounding exercise is a really nice one to do in moments of overwhelm, moments of panic, moments of stress or anxiety, just bringing us back to the here and now. So we're going to move on now to some breathing exercises and spend a little bit of time focusing on the breath. And please excuse me, I've got a little bit of a cough at the moment. I'm hoping it's not going to spoil the meditation. I will do my best to contain it, but please bear with. So for the breathing, we're going to spend a couple of minutes on each of the breathing exercises. So starting with square breathing or box breathing. And with this one, we're counting in 4s as we breathe in, hold, breathe out and hold. And I just encourage you to do this, do the counting at a pace that feels comfortable. So beginning, maybe closing your eyes or softening your gaze and just focusing inwards for a moment as you focus on your breath. Just noticing the flow of your breath. Just breathing in and breathing out. I'm just focusing on the breath going in and the breath going out. And then starting to count. As you breathe in for the count of 4, and then hold for 4. Breathe out for 4, and hold for 4. And then just repeating that cycle. As you breathe in for the count of 4, and hold for 4. Breathe out for 4, and hold for 4. And if at any point this exercise becomes uncomfortable, either kind of maybe count a little quicker or just come back to your usual breath. It's really important that you feel comfortable. And then the next breathing exercise, we're going to do equal breath. And for this one, we're going to go through a sequence from 1 through to 5, just counting the breath, breathing in for 1 and breathing out for 1, and then breathing in for 2 and out for 2, then in for 3 and out for 3, breathing in for 4 and out for 4, and then breathing in for 5 and breathing out for 5, and just going through this sequence in your own time. So in for 1, out for 1, in for 2 and out for 2, breathing in for 3 and out for 3, breathing in for 4 and out for 4, and then breathing in for 5 and breathing out for 5, and just doing this in your own time. And now one more breathing exercise. We'll do 2-4-8 breathing. And with this one, we're breathing in for the count of 2, holding for 4, and breathing out for the count of 8. So breathing in for the count of 2, holding for 4, and breathing out for the count of 8. And just doing this in your own time. And now we'll move on to the meditation. So just finding that comfortable position, a position that you might hold for about 15 to 20 minutes. And welcome to this moment of soothing serenity. A moment where the world softens, your breath slows, and your whole self is invited into calm. You might be sitting, you might be lying down. Your comfort is key. Just allow your hands to rest gently where they fall. And close your eyes. Or soften your gaze, taking in a slow deep breath and letting a long breath out. Allow the day to loosen its grip on you as you settle into this quiet, peaceful space. Before we enter our serene visualization, let's ease your body into comfort. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. As you breathe in, lift them slightly. And as you breathe out, allow them to drop heavily, releasing any tension you've carried all day. Now soften your face. Let your jaw loosen. Let your forehead smooth. Let your eyes rest deeply in their sockets. Relax your hands. Let your fingers uncurl, as though every breath makes them softer. Soften your stomach. Let it rise and fall without effort. Let the muscles unclench. Now bring your focus to your legs and your feet. Allow them to grow heavy, melting into the surface beneath you. With each breath, repeat silently, soften, release, rest. Your body is beginning to settle. Your breath is smoothing out. Your mind is preparing to enter serenity. Imagine now that you're standing at the edge of a quiet, peaceful evening landscape. The air is cool but comforting, like a soft blanket wrapped around you. Ahead of you is a still, shimmering pool of water, its surface as smooth as glass, reflecting soft silver light, inviting you into complete calm. This pool is your sanctuary of soothing serenity. It appears only for you. Whenever you need rest, or peace, or emotional quiet, walk slowly towards it. With each step, you feel the world becoming quieter, your mind becoming gentler, your heart becoming lighter. When you reach the edge, notice how the water glows softly. It carries a soothing energy, warm, quiet, and deeply comforting. You sit down beside the pool and dip your fingertips into the water. Feel the gentle warmth spreading through your hand, moving up your wrist, your arm, and into your chest, calming everything it touches. Now imagine that this soothing warmth is spreading through your whole body, flowing into the parts that feel tired, the parts that feel stressed, the parts that never seem to get a break. Allow the water's serenity to settle into you. Let it smooth the rough edges of your day. Let it quiet the thoughts that keep circling. Let it soften the tightness around your heart. Stay here for a moment, sitting in complete stillness, bathed in gentle light, the pool of serenity reflecting calm back into you. You might notice the soft night sounds around you, a distant breeze, the whisper of calm air moving through the space, the quiet hum of peaceful energy. Stay here for a few breaths, inhaling serenity, exhaling tension, inhaling calm, exhaling heaviness. As you breathe, silently say to yourself, I allow serenity in. I allow peace to find me. If your mind wanders, that's perfectly okay. The pool is patient. The serenity waits for you, welcomes you back every time. And now spend a little longer with this gentle stillness, letting your nervous system unwind, letting your heart soften, letting your whole being rest. And now, as we come to the end of the meditation, I'd just like you to bring your awareness back to your breath. Just starting to notice your in-breath and notice your out-breath. Just bring your awareness to the surface beneath you. And then just start to bring a little movement back. Just moving your fingers and toes. Maybe moving your arms and your legs. Maybe having a gentle stretch. Holding on to the feeling of serenity. Knowing that you can return to the pool anytime you need peace. And now, take a final deep breath in and sigh it out softly. And then when you're ready, just blinking your eyes open and welcome back. So I hope that gave you a little bit of what you needed at the point you listened. And if anyone's got any questions, feel free to put me a message. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day or your evening. Take care.